I'm Pat Chase, and I am seeking the candidacy of the Republican Party for Commissioner Precinct 1 here in Hopkins County.
Is this something that's you've thought about for a long time?
Oh, for years and years. I've been interested in serving in this capacity, and I've told Commissioner Weisenbaker when she was ready to retire, I was ready to pursue that position, but of course I didn't ever want to run before this. And this is really my first campaign to run for an office in the county. I've served the county in many ways,
Right.
many capacities, but this will be my first time to ask the residents of Precinct 1 to vote for me. So I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to serving in this capacity.
All right. Tell us about yourself. Your
Well,
background.
I am married to Patricia, and we have three daughters, Minzy, Carrie, and Molly. And we've lived down here on Switchboard Road for a long time. And I've been in agribusiness most of my career, both corporately and locally. We still farm, we produce hay, and as you probably know, work with the Belgium draft horses for fun and a little bit of profit. Not much, but we have fun doing that. I've served on many organizations in the county. The Civic Center Board, I've served on that for several years and was involved in the process of the restoration out there, which was, as everybody knows, was quite an attribute for the county and for the Civic Center. And of course, Charles Helm, who's current president out there, headed that up, and he and Sharon, but was involved in that. So anyway, I've served on the Civic Center Board, and I serve currently on the Hopkins County Agricultural Tax Advisory Board, working with Kathy Singleton on that, down tax appraiser, and of course been a little involved in the Hopkins County Dairy Festival for many years, and was on the Northeast Texas Livestock Association back when our kids were involved in it, and so done that, and then served for 12 years as president of Shady Grove Water Corp. And for those of you that don't know, Shady Grove services the area south, just south of town, and down 19, Arbela Road, all that area down in there. And we, my board and I, created quite a improvement in the infrastructure down there. We laid a 5-mile water line down there. We worked with the city on the changing to a dual purpose CCN so that they could then supply the water to the school and all those facilities that are going up along Highway 11 Wildcat Way. So I did a lot with Shady Grove Water. I stepped off that board a while back, and Morgan Anderson heads that up now. So.
All right. What do you see as the biggest challenge for the county?
Well, I think, it's a $16 billion budget. Even though the people of Precinct 1 will be electing me, but I'm really going to be working for everybody in the county, because I'm going to be down at the courthouse managing their money for them, me and the other commissioners and the judge. I think that's the number one priority, or maybe I don't want to say it's the most important part of the job, but it's $16 million bucks, and I've had a lot of corporate experience and managing big budgets and managing people, and I think that's a very important person to have in place that knows how to manage that, and I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm going to always be squeaking and trying to keep it as tight as we can, so I don't look for any grandiose schemes out of me, but of course I do want to encourage business both in the city and in the county, and I think that's real important that we have somebody with a lot of business experience, as I have had. And I think I'll bring that to the job.
Commissioner Weisenbaker said probably her biggest frustration was trying to deal with a very limited budget for trying to address the roads in Precinct 1.
I think that's every commissioner in Texas's difficulty. We have $900 and something thousand to manage our roads, and of course the employee salaries come out of that, all the expensive equipment comes out of that. When the roads were built 100 years ago, they weren't built right. It's a constant maintenance. Everybody wears things out, and we will continue to manage that to the best of our economic potential. And but as far as I'm not going to tell everybody I'm going to fix their road better than the guy down the street, but I think we got a good crew down there working the Precinct 1 facilities, and I think they do an excellent job, and we'll continue to work with them. And I'll have to get in there, and I'll have my own management style. I'll be a little different than Beth Weisenbaker, but I work well with just about everybody, and I think we'll continue to see progress.